A very good afternoon to one and all. Here is a case which portrays unusual presentation of allergy. Here is a male patient. Here is a male patient, 33 years old. By occupation, he is pharmacist. He comes with the chief complaints of history of recurrent fever and gastrointestinal disturbances since 15 years. And he gives history of recurrent sneezing, running nose, nasal block on and off since 10 years. There is history of cough, sometimes dry and sometimes with expectoration since 10 years. He also gives history of wheezing since 4 years. And there is one episode of skin rashes with itching which had happened 4 to 5 years back. Coming to the history of presenting illness, he gave history of recurrent fever associated with GI disturbances since 15 years. Fever was intermittent in nature, would last for 3 to 5 days, was associated with either respiratory symptoms or gastrointestinal disturbances. He also complained of burning sensation in the stomach associated with nausea, loose motions, abdominal cramps, and it was happening repeatedly, and there was correlation with these symptoms with specific type of food. And he also gave history of generalized fatigue. And the recurrent cold and cough which he presented since 10 years was on and off in nature, and it was associated with sneezing, repeated sneezing, nasal block at times severe running nose, and he also gave one episode of skin rashes associated with itching. Now coming to the past history, he gives history of sarcoidosis in June 2018, for which he was treated with tapering dose of steroids for a period of 2 to 3 months. And he gives history of recurrent sore throat once or twice a month since 10 years, history of bronchial asthma since 4 years, on Foracort inhaler for the same. He also gave history of allergy to certain milk products, honey, sweets, certain fruits, agarbatti fumes, when he was sitting in AC chambers as well as when he was exposed to strong odors, his respiratory symptoms aggravated. Coming to the family history, his father had diabetes and he also had history of tuberculosis. Treatment-wise, he was treated with various antihistamines as well as leukotriene receptor antagonists like montelukast, and he was treated with various kind of antibiotics. And for his nasal symptoms and wheezing, he was also treated with mometasone nasal spray and Foracort inhaler. And for his GI symptoms, on and off antispasmodic antibiotics as well as antacids was given. And for his sarcoidosis, he was treated with steroids previously. Coming to his personal history, he consumed a mixed diet. His appetite was normal, sleep was good, bowel and bladder habits was normal. He was a non-smoker, was consuming alcohol past 10 years, but he had quit since 3 months. To summarize, 33-year-old male, presented with history of recurrent fever, GI disturbances since 15 years, cold nasal block, running nose, cough since 10 years, history of wheezing since 4 years, and history of one episode of skin rashes 5 years back. Coming to his general physical examination, he was 33 years old, moderately built and nourished, conscious, cooperative, weighing around 50 kgs. There was no pallor, icterus, cyanosis, clubbing, lymphadenopathy or edema. His ENT examination was normal. His vitals were stable. His systemic examination, respiratory system, cardiovascular system, parabdomen as well as central nervous system was normal. At this juncture, any guess on diagnosis, differential diagnosis? Proceed.
Yeah,
So thought it could be allergy or either some repeated infections, or it could be sarcoidosis which he had one episode. And coming to the investigations which he had done outside, the hemogram was normal, his inflammatory parameters were normal, his absolute eosinophil count was well within normal limits, and his pulmonary function test was normal. He was very well evaluated for tuberculosis, and his sputum for AFP was negative, and sputum for gram stain showed some gram negative bacilli, and culture there was no growth. Gene expert, there was no detection of mycotuberculosis complex. And he had a report of HRCT thorax which showed enlarged mediastinal lymph nodes, and there were few infiltrates in the right lower lobe. Bronchoscopy also was done, and in bronchoscopy the cytology was negative for granuloma or malignancy, but histopathology report said it was granulomatous lymphadenitis. X-ray PNS was done which showed sinusitis, and since they thought it could be allergy, he also had done the skin prick test, one in 2017, and it was negative for almost all the antigens. Again, the skin prick test was repeated in 2019, where there were few antigens like dust mites, pollen dust and epithelia of insects which was positive. Coming to the in-house investigations, when we did tests, hemogram was normal, his viral markers were normal, inflammatory parameters, ESR, CRP was normal, ANA was negative, his liver function test and renal function test was normal. Coming to his complement levels, C3, C4 levels were normal, and his serum IgE levels, which we thought he could have allergy, was also within normal limits. It was 40, and when we further explored for other immunoglobulin levels, his IgG and IgM levels were normal, but IgA levels was on the lower limit. It was 21 milligrams per deciliter, and IgG4 levels were little on the higher side, that is 2.3 grams per liter. And his serum ACE levels also was normal. We had done a chest X-ray which was normal, and he had a slide where biopsy was performed earlier to rule out sarcoidosis. So with the same slide, immunohistochemistry was performed, where we had a suspicion of IgG4 like disease, and that also was negative. It showed less than 10 plasma cells per high power field, which was inconsistent with IgG4 disease. So we thought this is a case of immunoglobulin A deficiency. Treatment wise, he was initiated with antibiotic prophylaxis like Bactrim DS with Livolin inhaler. He was advised regular steam inhalation, salt water gargles for his respiratory symptoms. He was also advised pneumococcal and influenza vaccines, and he was advised to review on required basis. Coming to the discussion aspect, to brief you a little, IgA deficiency, it is a genetic immunodeficiency, a type of hypogammaglobulinemia, where there is lack of IgA antibody, which normally helps to protect against infections of mucous membranes lining the mouth, airways and digestive tract. IgA is found in mucous membranes, mainly the respiratory and digestive tracts, saliva, tears as well as breast milk. A deficiency of this immunoglobulin A seems to play a part in asthma, allergies as well as some autoimmune diseases as well. This was one such case of IgA deficiency which presented with allergic symptoms. Thank you.